Zaynukov. White trunks for Tsarukyan. Do expect this to be wrestling heavy, but we'll see how that goes. Made a bad prediction on that on our opening pit submission series bout of the night. Trying to strip to the 2-on-1 quickly is Tsarukyan. He's got a big Russian tie here. This is a fun grip to roll. Yeah, you can roll through on this really nicely.
It's crazy.
No, it doesn't do so, but does pick up the legs, and we've seen it time and time again. Getting out of these pit corners in a grappling context is exceptionally hard. And Tsarukyan trying to clear the legs here. Step over to a mount position or find his way to the back.
Man, great head control. Constant pushing.
Not many of our token holders putting much faith in Zaynukov there. 17% of them believing the Russian's going to win. Tsarukyan working well on this body lock. Gets shucked off though, and that's good defensive work from Zaynukov. Tsarukyan looking to win that inside position, so they keep pummeling to get the arms inside, get those collar ties. Tsarukyan's looking to lift up on that elbow though, and either work for a throw by or back to that 2-on-1. Digging a big underhook here.
Yeah. Really thick.
Well, again, it's early. They're not too slippery yet. That upper body wrestling can pay dividends early on. It's a little bit harder as the fight progresses. Yeah, again, he looked to strip to it. Good, good snap down here. Head and arm control. Oof, mercy grips, so unpleasant.
Yes. Last time he had a bunch of clutch.
Yeah, and you see over and over, Tsarukyan's grabbing that right tricep with his left hand and trying to get that C grip and push it into this 2-on-1. He's got it again. See if he rolls through. Oh, tries to throw. You can throw it off to a single, is what he's trying to do. Easy block of the shot there.
Yeah, it's good defense for Shanko.
About 2 minutes left in this opening period. This is under our typical pitch submission series rule set. 2 5-minute periods with a third if they're drawn.
But this is tiring because they're going to. You know, so it's not like we saw with heavyweights who's a little. This is going a little fast.
Yeah, these are the guys who wrestle bears, though. So you know, it's not hyperbole either.
Yeah.
Well, diving on the single, not able to pick it up. Battling these collar ties constantly. Good snap down. See how hard it is to get in on the hips here. That's why they're fighting upper body ties so much. Hips are so far back. And again, he's going to look to strip to this 2-on-1, this kind of Russian tie. There he goes. But that's just going to keep getting progressively harder the slipperier it gets.
Yeah, that's the thing. And especially with trying to take somebody down, once they start sweating, it's going to be very hard.
That's when you have to start really looking in on the legs. And there's the first motion at a full shot from Tsarukyan. Well, that's the first 5-minute period in the books. It's probably going to go the way of Tsarukyan for the one really good sequence he had earlier on. Let's take a look back at some of that hand fighting. It's so attritional right now. Good attempt at the Uchimata. Of course, Tsarukyan was able to back him into the corner one time earlier on in this bout. A few shot attempts from Zaynukov, but the Armenian definitely getting the better of it. Now, if I was the ref, I would be looking to towel. Well, there you go. The home corner's doing it anyway. Looking to towel these guys off.
Yeah, that's. I was just looking. It almost looked like they threw water over him. I mean, that's how much they shine. Let's see who can get the take.
Both trying to strip grips here. Harassing the head constantly. Oh, by accidental eye poke as well. Both acknowledge it. Very genuinely accidental. Now back underway swiftly. Now Tsarukyan looking like he's thinking about taking a few more risks here. Again, stripping the grips, trying to get those snap downs, but you got to use them once you move your opponent. There he goes, looking for a sweep single on the outside. Got to be careful of those open palms on the face that you're trying to frame away. They're going to step under there, and neither man able to really get any purchase on any of these takedowns. Somebody has got to take a chance here.
It has to.
And here's the thing, though, this is not one of those instances where you kind of get on the ref for, you know, a stalling call, perhaps, because they are both actually constantly fighting and feinting.
Yeah, it's super tiring. There's a constant push, constant stress on the back, on the belly. Makes it harder to breathe. A lot of power.
Yeah, this is where two wrestlers against each other can reach a little bit of a stalemate, but a chance now for Zaynukov. He's on this head and arm series. About a minute and 40 left in this one. This has really been the story of the whole fight so far. Feint from Zaynukov. And the 2-on-1 attempt from Tsarukyan here. Just so slippery, and that time with a throw by from Zainkov, who shoots and looks for reshoot. Kind of thing they're going to have to do. They're going to have to mix up the timing. Shot, reshot, full shot. Just a brutal wrestling practice right now.
Yeah. He's going to be super frustrated now for both of them. Look at him.
Yeah, good pickup on the single. It's the closest we've got to a finishable position for a little while now, and he hits the takedown.
That was beautiful.
Yeah, kind of went Kanabasami entry. Didn't quite see it fully, but nice little scissor work. 20 seconds left. It's never really a good sign when you grab a single and then stop and go static.
Yeah.
Kind of going to keep moving. Oh, so many shot feints. Closing 10 seconds here. Looks to go on the single one more time. Hustles up to the body lock. Good work to go behind here. Oh, I wonder if that does it for Tsarukyan to win this bout right at the death. Tricky one between these two.
One more round, or
only if it's a draw do we go to one more round.
Oh, that's weird.
And you can see just deadlocked head to head, trying to pummel for the underhooks, get the snap downs. Tsarukyan was constantly looking for that 2-on-1. Got a couple of good single leg entries. Here's that Kanabasami takedown / sweep.
That was nice.
Yeah, just not able to capitalize. And this was a good shot from Tsarukyan all the way to the end. Just wish he'd had a bit more time to try and use that.
And there is a winner.
Well, it looks like we're going to get a decision here.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner from the red corner, Arman Царукян.